In this lesson, we are going to create loading components and message components. When user load the home page or product page, we show spinner to indicate the loading process in the backend. Also, when user enter a wrong slug in the URL, we show message box like this, and the message from backend will be shown here. To get the source code of this lesson, go to repository mongodb, go to commits section and select video 13 to check your code with the code that I have written in this lesson. Let's get to code. Here is the plan to create loading and message component. Let's start by loading component. What we're gonna do is to replace in the home screen the loading div with a component named loading box like this. Let's implement it. Inside components folder, right click new file, set file name to loadingbox.js. What we're gonna do is to create a universal loading and use it everywhere we want to show a loading box. Define a function using and export it using export default function loading box. It doesn't accept any parameter because it just gonna show a spinner. In the body of this function, return this JSX. A spinner, it's coming from React Bootstrap. Set animation attribute to border and set the rule to status. Inside this spinner, define an span and set class name of this span to visually hidden and set the text to loading. Fix the status typo here. So what we did is to show a spinner icon, but if it's not possible to show this icon in textual devices, the loading text will be shown. Let's import spinner from React Bootstrap. Great. Go to home screen and press Ctrl space on loading box, press tab to import it from components folder. Let's go for the message box. We are going to create a component to show messages. For this one, it's an error message. Replace the error message with this component, set variant to danger, and inside that, pass the error message. Message box is another component that we need to implement. To create message box component, go to the components folder, right click and click on new file. Set the file name to messagebox.js. Like what we did in the loading box, copy the code here, paste it here, and change loading to message. Get rid of spinner here and import of spinner and replace the return with this alert message. It's alert from React Bootstrap. Set variant to props.variant. So we need to pass props here. And if the variant exists, set the variant to the value that user entered in the props. Otherwise, use info as a default variant. And render the content inside the children of the alert. The last part is importing alert from React Bootstrap. Save the file here and here. Go back to home screen and press Ctrl space to import message box. The variant is danger here, so inside the message box component, the variant of alert should be danger and the message is in red color. By having these two new components, loading and message, let's check the result. Click on Amazona, open developer tools, go to network and select throttling to slow 3G and click on refresh. Here we will see the spinner here. Also, I'm going to test the error, check it to offline, click on a product and click on Amazona. It's network error. The error is in alert variant danger. Let's do the same in the product details screen. Open product details screen, and from home screen, copy loading until the message box and go to product screen, find the return part and select from loading to the error part and paste it and save. Let's import loading and message box from components folder. Let's check the result here. Change it to slow 3G, click on home screen, refresh, select a product. Here we have a spinner. What if there is an error? Let's change slow 3G to no throttling, and for the Nike Slim shirt, put -1 and press enter. Error message is in the red box, but the message is not what we want. We want to show product not found. Let's fix this issue by creating a function that returns the error in the backend. Go to the src and right click, new file, create a file named util.js. What I'm gonna do here is to define this function, getError. It accepts an error object and check error.response if it exists, and error.respond.data.message exists. I mean the value that we enter here inside the data that we return, the message failed. If this data exists, then return this data from backend, otherwise return the general error message from the error object. Save it and go back to product screen, then go to the try catch, and as a payload, instead of returning error.message, return getError, press tab to import getError from utils and pass the error object to the getError function. By having this, the message will change to this, product not found. If I go and select a correct product, it works. And if I enter something not found, it returns product not found. It's the exact error message that we returned from backend. Let's review what we did in this lesson. We created a function to return the error message in the backend. We created two components to show a spinner and show the message to the user, and we have used them in the home screen and product screen. That's it about this lesson. Until next lesson, bye-bye.